Johnny, what league is this?
So, my rate for dishes is going up with inflation.
Oh, is it?
Blame the economy.
Hey, Dad! Is my weekly allowance up for a negotiation?
No, not really.
Okay,
Okay.
we'll talk about this later.
Well, a very, very good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Kern High Network live exclusive coverage of Kern High School activities throughout the southern section of the Central Valley. Tonight, the activity is varsity boys basketball. Specifically, this is the semifinals of the Central Section Championships. And it happens to be two teams from the same league, the South Yosemite Mountain League, and they happen to be co-champions because they beat each other one time. South High School Spartans at the North High School Stars. The Spartans are being introduced now. I'm Vance Palm, and I'm joined by the one and only, the legendary, iconic, and my best buddy and fellow Roadrunner and BHS driller Bo Redstone. Who are the starters for South they just announced?
South High, number 2, Jairil Hazley, senior, 6'1". And Eddie Ramey, the coach's son, number 11, point guard, loves to run the floor. Vance, number 12, Chauncey Carter, number 14, Gavin Christian, and they round out the squad with number 22, Clifford Willis.
Thank you, Bo. The North High School Stars. Here comes their starters. Who do you have, Bo?
We got number 0, Wyatt Hayner, senior, 6'3". Forward, number 2, Elias Griffin, 6'4", senior. Ethan Sands, sophomore, 5'11". Number 15, Dylan Taylor, 6'3". Number 22, Caden Hayner, another 6'3" guard, sophomore.
Thank you, Bo. That's Bo Redstone. Great to have him with us. We're able to pick him up for certain levels of games. When they get to be this high up, we can grab Bo. Bo, you played in some big games, high school, college, nothing like it, huh?
You got the co-champs of the league. They're both very, very well-coached, solid teams. They beat each other once during the season. I mean, this is what you play for. This is it right here. Whoever wins this moves on. Love it.
Interestingly enough, it will be one of these two teams and not both representing next weekend in Fresno, and more on that a little bit later, but what a ball game.
A lot at stake tonight. Packed gym. What do you want? You're
North
a Hoops
High
fan.
in all white, South black with the light blue trim.
So pressure man-to-man right off the bat.
Well, Dylan Taylor's a big guy, and I mean big in every way. Power forward, 6'3". Great touch around the rim. I saw him at South a few weeks ago. Just an unbelievable touch around the rim, and we see his passing ability there, and signs, of course, going to be able to knock that in. But how about the quick response from the uber-talented Clifford Willis?
Good answer there by Willis. South High, both games were within 3 points. North High won the first one by 1. South High won the second one by 3, Vance. So what are you expecting out of this one? I think it's going to be close.
We spoke to our colleague from the Kern High Network as Hayner puts one up. Does that go? It drops short. It's going to be rebound Spartans. Down the floor. Well, what a great dish. This will go down. No, it's blocked. No call, but the foul's called on the second one. So big contact. And I thought for sure we were going to see one of those patented throwdown dunks from Gavin Christian. That young man has got the bounce in a big way, and I thought we were going to see it to get this Rebel crowd, or Spartan crowd, electrified. Instead, they did call the second foul. Jairil Hazley will go to the line. You know, Bo, you and I grew up in the era where the previous mascot for South High, of course, was Rebel. Now it's Spartan. So we do have a kitty that you throw $1 into. I owe you $1. I already did it.
I get it.
I already did it.
Well,
so, Bo, you asked the question, what I expect from this game. Both coaches, top-notch coaches, arguably, they say, amongst the two best coaches in the city. There's some great ones, and they're awfully good, so I expect them to allow their leaders and their players to have some fun tonight.
Yeah, I believe so, Vance. I talked to both coaches before the game. They both got some love for each other, but I'll tell you what, when it comes time to compete, when the buzzer sounds, it's going to happen, and I think we're going to see a really good game tonight. I think they're going to see some different strategies out of both coaches. They're going to joust. They've seen each other now twice. This is the third one that means the most.
Just starting out here, we're tied at 2, just underway. I'm Vance Palm with Bo Redstone and Dr. J. Julian Wilson handling all things technical for us. Somewhat of a reunion for us three. We've been around each other for a lot of years, going back to the early 90s. Roadrunner land. Oh, the big elbow comes through from Taylor. He passes over. Signs a talented, shifty guard, runs the top of the offense, floats it up. That looks good.
Guy that can shoot it as well as get to the basket. Nice little Euro step floater there by Sands.
Spartans moving the ball around the outside. Can't penetrate the key and get in there. Stolen. Taylor has it, looks, pulls up in the corner, hands it over to the high leaping Hasley. Elias Griffin. Griffin can absolutely skyrocket. He's fouled.
Reach foul there by number 2, Jarrell Hasley. Early 4-2 lead for the Stars.
You know, interesting, Bo, the emotions are high, of course. This is it. The crowd's packed. The people still coming in. But these teams, boy, they seems like every year these two teams, the Spartans and the Stars, are in big games. They're kind of used to it.
Yeah, they are. I mean, there's no secret. They're used to each other. I mean, they've seen each other. They're familiar, and that's why I think that, you know, one of the coaches is going to have something up his sleeve that's going to cause some problems, and that could be a difference maker in terms of the results.
Taylor, the reaching foul.
That's Hasley's second, so he will probably go to the bench as expected. Number 0, Imani Miles coming in to take his spot.
Now, Imani Miles, one of my favorite guys to watch. He's a junior. I watched him last year in these big games. He is an absolute natural hoopster, born to play hoop. Knows exactly where he needs to be on the court. Offensive threat. We'll see what he does tonight. Signs comes in. Jump stop. Over to Hainer. Does this look good? I don't know. A little bit off. And a battle again with the big fellas going on. And
great screen out by Gavin Christian. That was physical right there.
Well, Bo, he's working on Dylan Taylor. Those two have collided a couple times already. There's already been a couple of, tussles with those two, if you will.
Well, North High going to a zone now, a little 2-3 zone. Going to try to change it up a little bit. Kind of matching up a little bit up top. Kind of daring the Spartans to shoot it.
Signs with a high start to Hainer. Griffin back to Signs. Griffin look for a second. Throws the ball out to Hainer. Hainer's never seen a shot he doesn't like. I love it. That's Caden Hainer. Over to his brother Wyatt. 10 on the shot clock. Wyatt in the corner. Back over to Taylor. Taylor takes a look. Wants to throw his body. He throws it up. No foul, no shot, no nothing. Craziness a little bit here. And that'll be an unnecessary foul on Signs. And I think more than anything, Ethan just wanted to slow the tempo down here. But I'll tell you what, pretty physical play with Dylan Taylor and Gavin Christian.
You know, Vance, it doesn't surprise me that 60 points has not been scored in a game by either team in the two meetings. They get after it defensively. Buckets are hard to come by. 44-43 first game, 59-56 second game. So I'll tell you what, man, I think we're in for a good defensive battle.
That's a great point, Bo. Low scoring affairs. Another turnover, Spartans. Signs, pushes it. Taylor right in the middle, floats it. Does it go? It does. Great court awareness there by Ethan Signs.
Nice pass to the big fella.
Starting here with Christian. Christian puts the ball on the floor. And I'll tell you what, this young man here, Gavin Christian's a talented, they say 6'4". I don't know about that, Bo.
Yeah, I know one thing. He tries to get to the basket. That's what he loves to do and attack, and it results in a foul this time.
Only a junior. Got some eyeballs on him for sure. I went to that North at South game a few weeks ago, and the game started with Christian breaking away and throwing down a double-hander.
A little 2-3 zone once again. They're daring the Spartans to shoot, Vance. They want to see if they can get something going from the outside. Here's the first look.
Rattles in and out. Griffin with the rebound.
Nice athlete Elias Griffin is. I feel like he's a glue guy for them. When he goes well and rebounds well and scores, they do pretty well, Vance.
And he's a senior. Hainer floats, beautiful.
Stars out 8-2, and that's going to bring a timeout to Coach Ramey.
We'll stay here. I'm Vance Palm with Bo Redstone, Julian Wilson. What a fun atmosphere here. Late February. This is the Division III semifinal, and it happens to be between two teams in the same league in Bakersfield, South Yosemite Mountain League. Bo, you said it, January 17th, North won here, 44-43. There was a lot of drama surrounding that game, a lot of storylines surrounding that game with some of the extracurricular vibe in the gym here. Got a lot of news. And then at South, a 3-point win for the Spartans, and that place was electric.
Yeah, both places are tough places to play if you're a road team. Both teams defend their home very well. 25-6 the Stars at home overall. Overall 19-10 for the Spartans. Ooh, you almost got me to say it, Vance. You almost got me to say it.
I'm down a buck.
2-3 zone once again by the Stars. Spartans moving it around, going to take that shot, and they get that one to go. Number 22.
Finally get it.
Clifford Willis. He's got all 5 of them, Vance. All 5 points for the Spartans thus far. And Imani Miles, who came in for someone in foul trouble, picks up a foul of his own. 13 foul there by the Spartans. This game, no doubt, has physicality to it. You're seeing it early. You're seeing a lot of body bumping, some elbows, and as it should be.
Signs kicks it out to Hainer. Hainer throws down low. What a beautiful pass. Up and in. It doesn't go.
Griffin so quick off the floor. Elias Griffin gets his own miss. Quick tap. And the tempo and seems like the momentum has Stars written all over it right now.
But we say that, and here he is again, Willis.
Keeping him in it. Elias Griffin picking up 2 fouls early midway through first quarter. He's going to have a seat. Got to protect that guy. But let's talk about Clifford Willis, Vance. 7 points, doing a great job keeping him in it. Going for point number 8 right now and nails it. He's feeling it. The junior, 6'1" guard. He'll be back next year.
Yeah, the story of underclassmen here is pretty crazy. Signs up top, over to Hainer.
Extended man-to-man defense. Good help side there by the
Trouble,
Rebels.
trouble.
Guys on the floor, guys falling out of bounds. Spartan basketball. I love hustle plays like that, Vance. Both guys just giving it up in the first quarter on the floor.
One thing I've noticed about Signs, I love his game. Talented young man, jersey 5, Ethan Signs. He's a sophomore. Last year I was watching him play as a freshman. The one thing Ethan has a tendency to do is dribble into trouble. I saw it at South a couple weeks ago. He would get into these corners and get trapped and get himself in trouble. I'm sure that AJ's going to work with him in the offseason. Look, you're a talented guy. We need you.
Well, relied upon as a playmaker. He's going to probably have more turnovers than most, of the other guys. A nice shot there by number 4, Cameron Hernandez. 6-foot sophomore as well.
And just like that, the Spartans are up 1. Wyatt. Kick over to Signs, and there he is. The younger Cameron Signs. How about that?
Yeah, I think they've thrown the ball to each other a few times.
Nice baseline D there by Cameron. 12-11 North.
Back in the man-to-man now, North, after giving up those 2 threes. Rebound, Wyatt Hainer.
Taylor up top. Over to the other Hainer. Hainer off to the right.
All right. 12-11, North back with the lead. Under a minute in the first quarter.
Look for isolation. Oh, what a nice move. What a nice move. Wow. Again, Willis, stop and pop, Bo.
You talk about guys getting in rhythm, and he's slowing the game down and just getting what he wants offensively, and someone's going to have to step up to that guy.
A turnover, Stars. Here comes Carter. And a late call over here right in front of the North bench, and Coach Rainey was livid that the official right underneath the hoop didn't make the call.
Yeah. I saw Haener come down. Wyatt Haener came down on his ankle and rolled it.
Oh,
so
boy.
Hopefully that's not too bad. Definitely got to get up and walk it off. But he was definitely in pain, but I don't think he's coming out. Looked like the left ankle rolled on him.
Carter misses the first.
Second into the game for the Stars, number 10, Chase Clayton.
Now we're going to see Chase Clayton, the senior. He's a feisty guard. Savvy. Great court awareness, knows where he's supposed to be at all times.
14-12. Spartans, this has the makings of that low-scoring defensive battle close game that these two teams are accustomed to playing.
Signs kicks it over the corner, and they don't get the shot off. How about the D from the Spartans? And that's a way to finish the first quarter. 14-12. We'll take a short break and be back right after this on the Kern Night Network. Don't go anywhere.
All right, back here at North High School, a 14-12 lead by the visiting South High Spartans. They're looking to inbounds the ball here to start the second quarter. Seen both teams really have some nice plays on both sides. Very physical at this point. Keep an eye on number 15 for North High, Dylan Taylor. I think he's being watched closely for some off-arm action, getting away with a few things, and he plays physical, and you got to watch those. We got to watch those fouls.
Big fella. The Spartans have 14. Willis has 10.
Yeah, man, he can really play, and he's just gotten in a rhythm. I think you're going to see possibly some extra attention on him, and right now it looks like Ethan Signs is going to guard him man-to-man, see if he can try to harness him a little bit.
Second quarter action here at North High School. I'm Vance Palm with Bo Redstone and Julian Wilson for the Kern Night Network. Great to be here. Dig this vibe in here, everybody. It's alive. Nice kick out to the corner. Wide open look. A high arcing shot taken by Carter. Doesn't go. Scrum for the ball down low. A lot of reaching. No whistle. Ooh. And they're going to say that the foul is on the Spartans.
Wow. Tough call. This is a good hustle play. I'm not sure did they call it on?
Oh, no, they called it on North.
They did.
That makes a little more sense.
Yeah, wow. I think we're going to see a lot of that. North High back into man-to-man now. Say no more threes for the Rebels. 1-1 for the Spartans, Vance, 1-1.
You got to understand, everybody, Bo and I played against South High for 4 years of our life, and I called a ton of their games when they were the original mascot. They were former mascot, so it happens. Yep, a lot of contact and another foul. This is going to be called on Chase Clayton. One of the things about Clayton, very effervescent, very lively player. He's on fire, but he can get a little aggressive
Well, 3 quick fouls to start the quarter. We're under a minute in the, lapse in the first quarter, and already 3 fouls by North High. So keep an eye on that situation.
Take a timeout here, Bo. Goes without saying that big part of our life and our path and our journey was crafted and shaped by our time spent playing basketball in the Kern High School district. You were a driller, I was an Arvin Bear. And I know from what I speak when I say that I'm sure some of you're the all-time leading rebounder at Cal State Bakersfield, top 10 scorer. You're a major contributor in the college level here, but I can imagine some of your most prized possession moments were playing basketball for Mark Hudson in that gym.
Yeah, there's certain parts of your life you forget. Well, you just don't forget a lot of those moments. BHS, those BHS Foothill games, BHS East High games, filling up BC. You don't forget that. And so, yeah, you're right. It does hold a special place in my heart. And to see coming to the gym tonight and see it a lot similar to what we used to play in front of, it's really pretty special. And I'm sure it's special for these young men on the court tonight.
Boy, this place is really getting after it.
Got the cheerleaders across the gym cheering at each other. This is good stuff, Vance.
Here we go, back in it. 7 minutes left in the half. Big jump stop. Oh, probably should have had it, could have had it. Big rebound by Christian. Does that go in? It does not. So, a couple of close point-blank opportunities there for the Spartans. Didn't happen.
A little surprise
pass
trap,
down,
yeah.
Signs to signs. Oh, what a great pass. And over to Hayner. In it goes. Great press break. They did it.
Yeah, well handled. They handled that really well. Didn't panic. Got the ball to the correct guy and made the correct pass up the court.
Didn't go either. Spartans getting a little cold.
14-all. What do you expect, Vance? I think it'd be interesting to see how many ties and lead changes we have throughout this one.
Great story. You've got the Hayner brothers. One's a senior, one's a sophomore. You've got the Sines brothers. One's a junior, one's a sophomore, one's a freshman.
Wow. Good board there by Ramey.
Here's the young man I'd be worried about if he gets warm, and that's Amani Miles.
All right, 5:38 remaining in the first half. Who's going to take that momentum and make that? We got offensive foul.
And that's going to be on the senior Hayner, Wyatt.
Yeah. Vance, you don't often see North High attack that early. He was looking to attack right away. Spartans were ready for it along the baseline there. Nice charge taken. Possessions are pretty precious when you have a final score of 44-43 and 59-56. You got to play each possession and know that each one's important.
5:20 remaining in the half. Tied at
1-3-1, Vance. A little 1-3-1, a little different look.
A lot of hard work out there by Ramey. It'll stay Spartans' ball, but boy, South High's not able to capitalize on these 5-footers, 3-footers.
Yeah, interesting to see Ramey staying in that man-to-man. That's what they do. We've seen the third defense there by North High so far.
Cameron Hernandez says, hey, Bo Redstone, here's how I'll break down the 1-3-1 from 40 feet.
I like it. Shoot your way through it. Good defense by Ramey. Wow.
Signs back. Oh, what a block. Shut down by Carter. Ball gets over to Christian. Offensive foul called on the big fella.
Not sure. It was close. Tell you what, I keep mentioning the name Ramey, a Mark Hudson disciple, a BHS driller of his own, generational driller. Now we got him moving over to South High, and he brings his son along, and nice to see, man. Nice to see for him. Ooh,
Hayner up top. Great moves, great D. Long shot taken up, does it go? It does. Elias Griffin.
As he goes, North High goes, man. They really rely on him for some points and rebounds every game. See what they do with Willis here.
Another short miss. That one by Carter. Quick foul there.
Yeah, pretty good foul there by number 4, Cameron Hernandez, who saw the light there and said, we better shut this one down.
I thought Griffin may kick it over to
He had a
Austin
look.
Ellingsworth. Austin Ellingsworth called up, huh?
Yeah, he was the guy. I talked to North High coach before the game, and he said that he's got a chance to get in and play a little bit for us.
Imagine that. How fun is that for that young man as we see Griffin knocking down an important free throw. 3:45 left here in the half. 1 point lead for North High School. The senior makes them both. Good looking stroke.
Yeah, he's tough. He's tough. All right, North High going to stretch it out now. Extended man-to-man defense a little bit. Actually in an extended zone. Looking to trap. Good look there by
Sure
Gavin
was.
Christian. Just couldn't get it to go, but that's a shot you want against the 1-3-1 zone. High post, nice turn and look.
Signs, threads the needle, gets blocked. So
Yeah.
quick, so explosive. Ethan is off the dribble.
You know, Vance, he's going against a lot of length, and he's going in the trees there. If I'm the Spartans, I'm just going to make sure that I make him make a tough shot over an outstretched arm. If you get him to the free throw line, that's just giving him a few.
Again, Ethan Signs, a sophomore.
Very good free throw shooter. For only a sophomore, he's got a lot of leadership qualities, Vance. Makes them both. 21-17, biggest lead for the Stars so far. 3:08 remaining. Going to stay in that 1-3-1. Spartans looking to attack.
Against the zone, you got to penetrate and kick, move without the ball. Attack the defense, then kick it out. 10 on the shot clock.
Good D there by the Stars.
Well, 4 on the shot clock, and I believe Chauncey Carter was looking for some kind of call. He got bumped on the baseline, but Miles is going to come out, and they go back in with Willis.
You know, Vance, they need a definite high post threat against that 1-3-1. If he's not a threat, or who's ever playing there's not a threat, then they can extend that and not worry too much about someone attacking
what a
from the high
beautiful
post.
play.
Great
That is
play.
fantastic. But in 4 seconds, they had 4 passes.
That was big because they hadn't scored in quite a while.
Man, what a great cut.
Timely for sure.
Signs looking to distribute. Taylor, haven't heard from him in a bit. He's back in.
Here comes Willis. See if he can get going again.
There's a great pass right there. Offensive foul they call. Rainey can't believe it. Can't believe the call.
Well, his complaint is going to be that he was falling and he didn't really truly square him up. So, I'm not going to say if it was a good call, bad call, but that's what his complaint was going to be.
Hasley back in for the Spartans.
Spartans picking up full court. Man-to-man pressure. Ramey trying to keep Signs in front of him. Tough job. Switching that up top. Now they got the smaller guy.
Great pass from Signs. Dylan Taylor. You know, Bo, it's going to be pretty obvious that I use you to set this example up, but he moves without the ball, Taylor does. He gets himself ready. He knows he's got a great point guard. I know you played with some great guards. They know that if Big Bo's ready, I'm going to get it to him. He'll be already in position. Taylor was already. All he had to do was
What
catch
I
it
liked
and
about
shoot.
that was the recognition of the switch on the screen, realizing he had the smaller guy inside. Signs recognized that, gets the ball to his big, and it results in a three-point play. So excellent recognition there by Signs to find the big fella.
And the big fella was ready. Hands were ready. Tried to thread the needle, couldn't happen. Ball's on the floor. And a timeout called by head coach A.J. Sheeran. We'll stay here because halftime is so close.
You know, Vance, I was going to say, you know, you can see Dylan Taylor on the floor there. He does so many little things. He gets deflections. He creates scoring opportunities. He's a great passing big. He can also shoot the basketball. So pretty talented kid, man, that he works hard, and he's not afraid to be physical, and saw it on the ground right there.
24-19 is the score. You're watching the Kern High Network live exclusive coverage of high school activities here in the southern central section of California. And there's no more room. People standing on the baselines. It's packed.
There's not room for us much either, Vance. We're pretty tight up here on the table, but it's cozy and it's enjoyable atmosphere, man. I'm loving every minute of it. 24-19. Stars at home, getting it done so far. 1:36 remaining in the half, and I'll tell you, this has old school feel to it.
That's the voice of Bo Redstone. Full court press getting put on by Coach Rainey and the Spartans.
See how effective it is. Pretty heady guards, led by Signs here. Staying in the man-to-man, switching a lot of those high screens up top.
Turnover.
Good deflection there. Clifford Willis on the move.
Yeah, he is.
Ramey. Big shot by Ramey there. Bring him back within two. Getting physical between Signs and number 11, Ramey.
Nice rebound grabbed out of the sky by Hasley. Here come the Spartans. Again, that high zone they're looking to trap. But that's an antidote right there.
Nice move, nice rebound to keep the possession alive. Can Ramey hit another?
Oh,
and that's going to be out of bounds, hitting the top bar.
31.6 seconds remains in the half. It's a 24-22 game as we see Cameron Signs back in. Again, he's the freshman at 6'1".
Good looking freshman, man.
Passes the eye test.
All right. See if the Stars play for the last shot here. Looks like they're going to. Not a bad move by Coach AJ.
Signs puts it up. Doesn't go. Rebound. 11 seconds left here for the Spartans.
Could be a big momentum swing here if the Spartans can score.
Three, it's got to go up. It does not, and it ends at the end of the first half. 24-22. North High up 2. We will take a break. When we come back, it'll be the start of the third quarter. Hope you're enjoying all of this. Wow, what a game.
Take cash, direct deposit, or check.
I think a pony is a smart investment.
My rate for dishes is going up with inflation.
Is my weekly allowance up for a negotiation?
I'm also open to a salary position. You should be earning interest on your savings. Make the money work for you.
Halftime here at North High School. Just got some scores from Greg Kerr, the Dean of Local Sports, came by and told us at halftime what's going on in some other games. Del Orio's down 23-12. Taft is down 36-21.
And how about this? Number 12, Frontier, on the road at number 1, Mission Prep in San Luis Obispo. And the Titans are up 27-20.
That's the voice of Trevor Horn. Want to bring him on very quickly and ask your thoughts about the first half here from the Kern 9 Network's perspective.
Well, first off, let's talk about the crowd. Walked in at 5:20, 40 minutes before tip-off, and this place was already starting to get packed. And you look at it now, there isn't a seat. It's standing room only. It's the biggest gym in town, and everybody knows it, and this is so much fun. Round 3 of this season series with both of these two splitting the Mountain League 2 games, the Mountain League title, and now here they are in the semifinals with a shot at Selland Arena next Saturday.
Trevor, you're down on the ground covering it on the court. It seems pretty crazy down there. Your thoughts from what you saw as far as performance X's and O's?
Pistons Bulls without the fights. I mean, they're good. I mean, and I'm not saying that to be hyperbolic or anything like that, but they're getting gritty. They're down on the floor. They're fighting for it. They understand they're their brothers and those are the enemies, as you will, for these 32 minutes, and they'll be friends afterwards. But this is such a great dogfight between these two teams. It's not a high-scoring game because there's been a lot of good defense being played, and you know what? These guys are taking high-pressure shots, and they're not always going to go down, but they're shooting, they're trying, and you know, they're living up to the hype. The game is living up to the hype as we see here in this crowd here at North High.
When this thing's over for the Kern 9 Network, you're going to be writing the story. You will write a story that North High wins if what happens?
They continue to stay hot. Eli Griffin continues to hit from outside. Ethan Science gets going, and they continue the defensive battle against South. When you look at Gavin Christian, he's got 2 points tonight. He's their go-to guy. They've double-teamed him. They've kept him on the outside. They haven't allowed him to get into the paint. That's huge. That's why you see a guy like Cliff Willis step up big in the first quarter. He had 10 points in that first quarter. North High wins. It's because they keep continuing to keep Gavin Christian at bay.
You're speaking, Bo Redstone's nodding his head. If you write the article that South High won, it'll be because of what?
Gavin Christian wakes up and becomes the man that we've seen him be so many times this season. That's what happens, and you get complimentary pieces like Eddie Ramey III. You get another guy like Cliff Willis continuing to push the ball. That's how the Spartans win this one, because they are a second-half team. It's all about adjustments between Eddie Ramey and A.J. Sharon, and who can really figure this thing out and keep their other team at bay.
Great job, Trevor. Appreciate you coming up here. That's Trevor Horn with the Kern High Network, and this guy covers a lot of ground for us, and I thought he was up here doing some notes, putting his posts out, and I said, you know what, let's grab him for a second and have some fun with him. We're going to take our final break. When we come back, it'll be the start of the third quarter on the Kern High Network.
All right, welcome back to North High School, to the Division III playoff game between the North High Stars and the South High Spartans. And as expected, we got ourselves a close one. North High, the host, 24-22, starting the second half. Let's get it on, Vance.
Signs in trouble early. How about the pressure here? You've got to love it if you're Coach Ramey. It does yield a turnover. No foul on the call there. And so they dodge a bullet, pump fake, and of all things, Coach Ramey can't believe it. He thought he had a great defensive effort steal to start off the second half, and instead the North High Stars capitalize on it. 4-point lead.
That was a big play right there. Good jump stop and inside look to number 2, Jarrell Hasley, back in the game now after being in foul trouble for a little bit of the first half. 7:16 to go in the quarter.
Maybe something here. We'll see.
Oh, nice play and nice rebound.
Oh my gosh. Can't believe he's going through these struggles right now. Wow. Uber talented player in Gavin Christian. I thought he might have given that up, maybe give it up, make it a 2-on-1 real quick. And
he rushed that putback. He had an opportunity to make a pretty easy putback there and just didn't realize he was by himself. See what they have drawn up on the inbounds play.
Boy, that would have kick-started him for sure.
Nice block there by Hainer.
Boy, how frustrated is Coach Ramey right now? It's a 3 really good opportunities just squandered in the first 2 minutes of this third quarter. Here's numbers here, and they finally give this one up. And another block. No, they call the foul on this one. That's going to be on Caden Hainer. So South High certainly has come out the aggressor, Bo, but they're still a little shy.
Yeah, no question. They're just not capitalizing on the putbacks. But it is early, and the aggression is what Coach Ramey's looking for. See if they can capitalize here at the line. Number 13, Angel Vega. First mention of the night for him. Off the back heel, no go.
Well, that's because it's not Angel Vega. Chauncey Carter at the line.
My bad there, Vance. Good correction. You couldn't wait for that, could you?
Julian,
hey,
you can only do it if it's your best friend.
Hey, this is a dark North High gym, man. I'm 54 years old now. My sight's not as good as it used to be.
You only do that if it's your best dude, right? Trouble here. Another turnover by North High. Can South ultimately take advantage of it? They have been the better team here in the first minute and a half.
You know, Vance, this isn't our last gig together, so hey.
You never know.
Coach Ramey's
getting
he's fired up, man.
With one of his assistants. He's getting into it with one of his assistant coaches. Whew. I think my guess is one of his assistants was getting on the officials, and Coach Ramey doesn't want to get in trouble.
I like it.
With anything that's going on with an assistant and a ref. So
6:20 remaining in the third quarter. A nice look there. Hanging jump shot by number 14, Gavin Christian. That's a guy they want to get going.
We talked to Trevor Horn at the half. He came up here to do all his posts and his notes, and I snagged him for a minute, and I said, how do they win? He goes, he's got to show up and be the player we know he is, and that's Gavin Christian.
Not a bad thought.
Taylor just strolls down the key.
You know, Vance, we keep saying big guy, man, but the guy's pretty agile, man. He makes some nice, subtle moves. Pretty smooth player, man.
North High in the 1-3-1, Bo.
Yeah, they're staying in it. They're staying with it, and I think they had some success with it. Got to get the ball to high post and attack from there.
Oh, off the glass, and how special of a shot was that? Chauncey Carter, the senior, with some confidence, and we're tied at 28.
A little floater off the bank.
I mean, he knew that's what he was going to do.
5:17 in the quarter. 28-26 Stars. 28-28. We're locked.
Taylor going to be fouled out there by Christian. And needless to say, very, very vociferous crowd. Parents are up, letting the officials know what they think. Assistant coaches being reprimanded by head coaches.
It's playoff time, man.
Wide open look. Does that go? Oh, rattles in and out. Doesn't happen for Griffin. And at the 5-minute mark left in the third, a long pass down. Look at this. Oh, blocked from behind. No, Taylor gets called for the foul. So ultimately, it's poor transition D that caused that foul.
You know, if he would have went straight up on the correct side, he probably would have had a wide open layup, Vega. But he went the opposite way and drew the foul from Taylor, which go to the line and cash him in. Doesn't matter. 5 minutes remaining in the third.
Right at the 5-minute mark.
High arcing stroke there by.
Now your man's in there.
Angel Vega.
That's a nice free
man.
throw.
You make a mistake on this crew, man, you get told.
Because we're perfect. We never make mistakes.
No.
Under 5, and the Spartans back with a 2-point lead.
Full court pressure once again by the Rebels.
Ooh, oh. Ramey thought he had one. That's his second.
You know, Eddie Ramey Jr. plays a lot like his dad.
That was a great interaction there. Coach Ramey was really getting on his son. Turnover. Coach Ramey was getting on his son. The official looked back and coach said, no, that's my son. That's my son. I wasn't yelling at you. That's my son. Another turnover. Signs with a great bounce pass down the left side. The shot's up and it's good by Elias Griffin. Boy, that's high-level hoop right there.
Elias Griffin scores in a lot of ways, Vance. He's long. I don't think you realize how long and stretchy he is, and he's pretty agile and pretty skilled. 30-30, 4:20 remaining in the third. Got a good one.
Amani Miles back in it. He flicks it over. I don't know. They call a walk on him. I don't see how. I don't understand how. He threw the ball while it was in the air, but
Yeah, I'm not sure. Tough call. All right, 30-30, 4:05 remaining in the third. Here we go.
In the art of full disclosure, Bo and I are up at the back of this gym, the very top back row, and there's no lights. So we're calling off our cell phone lights.
And I still get chastised for a roster mistake. Unbelievable.
But Bo's talking into the light of his phone.
Good steal there by Ramey, making up for that early turnover. Spartans looking to push.
Yeah, they are, man. Big contact, and that's going to be on the big guy, Dylan Taylor.
Wow.
He picks up his second.
Two quick ones there. You know, Dylan at 6'3", not a prototypical shot blocker, but he definitely gets some now and then.
Signs coming back in, the younger Signs. He's in there with his older brother by a year. And now Vega comes out after some good minutes, and Cameron Hernandez comes back in. Both these teams deep, very deep, Bo.
Yeah, absolutely. 3:47 remaining in the third. I'll tell you, it's got to feel like it's coming down the last possession. I mean,
it always has with these two.
It's crazy. It's just crazy how two teams can play so closely, multiple times. And
dangerous one-handed pass, really dangerous one-handed pass. And Coach A.J. Sharon just wants a timeout. If nothing else, he might be telling his point guard, hey, my man, these one-handed stringers. We'll take a break with him. We'll be back right after this on the Current 9 Network. Vance Palm, Bo Rudstone, that's who we are. We're stoked to be here. Arvin Bear, BHS driller, watching our Kern High School district at its finest tonight. A packed gymnasium at North High School. When I tell you there's no place to sit, there's no place to sit.
3:30 left to play, Vance. I'm telling you, man, this game's going by fast.
In the corner, good-looking shot, just didn't go. Signs thought about pushing it, then he pulls it back. Some immediate pressure getting put on by the Spartans.
Good patience by North High.
3:15 remaining here in this third quarter. Trap up here on the young Hainer. He's in trouble. Oh, he gets it over to his older brother. Wyatt grabs it, tries to go to the baseline the hard way, gets shut down.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a travel.
Sure was. Great defense there by Eddie Ramey.
Well, Wyatt wanted to get to the baseline on that side of the court no matter what. And when he got there, he drug his foot a little bit. 31-30, South up 1. There's a good look on the baseline there, but it's shut off quickly by Hainer. A wild pass, just no answer for it.
Yep.
And it ended up being a foul.
Actually, it's a great foul by Clifford Willis, because if he catches that ball, he's got 2-on-1 the other way and probably an easy basket. 2:50 remaining, 31-30. Spartans taking over here with a lead, a small one, but a lead is a lead. Extended man-to-man pressure by the Rebels, by the Spartans. 2-1, Vance, 2-1.
Julian, we're going to dinner tonight after this game.
I know it.
Hainer pulls, doesn't go. And I think they're going to call the foul over the back. Coach Sheeran doesn't know who he touched, but the foul is an over-the-back call.
I believe it was a foul, like kind of an undercut there by Ramey.
Oh, on the Spartans.
They're going to say it's a shooting foul as well, so.
Whoa, I'm as flummoxed as Coach Ramey on that, I have to tell you. And the free throw goes in by Cameron Sines, and Coach Ramey wants an explanation. He had 2 Spartans blocking out, and this young man, Cameron Sines, just flew in, grabbed the rebound, and they called it on the shot, Bo. Wow.
31-31, approaching 2 minutes 20.
Wow.
Traveling there. Good call.
Tell you what, right now, Clifford Willis is a sensation. Jersey 22 for the Spartans. He's taking the ball out right now underneath the hoop. That young man can play.
Yeah, he's had a nice game so far.
Ramey, the wide open look for the aforementioned. Back of the rim doesn't go. Battle for the basketball. Good no call, just some hard hustle there. It'll be a possession arrow staying with the Spartans.
Good call there. I'll tell you what, they're battling. They're going hard at it, and I like it. Ramey does a lot of things for the Rebel. Golly, we're going.
Hey,
man,
$4.
Hey, you put it in my head.
Oh, is that even? Julian, get your microphone on. Get your microphone on a minute. Julian, you're our boss here. I mean, we let him know, didn't we?
Well, yes, we did. I'm running out of tape, Red.
Well, how many years have they been Spartans now?
About 4.
That's what I want to know. Okay, how many years were they Rebels?
About 90.
Yeah, so.
Oh, man. We've done it so many times. That's why we keep a kitty jar.
Yeah, you're right.
Thank you for your donations.
Right. I got you guys tonight. Julian, I got you.
Dr. J, thank you.
Just under 2, 31-31, 158.
Pass to Christian. He puts the ball on the floor, comes up, can't get it. He's forcing shots, and he's just too good for that.
He just can't get it going tonight. Having a tough go of it the first 2.5 quarters.
Anxious, just rushing shots, Bo. He's just a little anxious there. And, you know, if he can come alive, we're speaking of Jersey 14, Gavin Christian. If he can come alive and make something happen here in the fourth, it could be completely different fourth quarter for the Spartans. Well, we're actually stopped for a minute. 1:50 left in the third. Your thoughts, buddy?
Well, I'm just looking at the scoreboard, 31-31. There's absolutely no one that has shown that they're going to steal the momentum and steal the game yet. So it's unfolding in front of us as we speak. But, man, both teams are just scrappy. They play hard. There's not a lot of scoring. There's not a lot of offensive punch in the game right now. But they're making up for it with defensive hustle and defensive plays. And it's going to be interesting to see how it goes down the stretch.
All right, 1:50 remaining in the third. A lot of basketball left.
We say that, but I'll tell you what, these quarters are flying by.
Time flies, buddy. Hainer. A flashing Griffin right across the free throw line, extended. Wyatt Hainer, jump stop, takes a look, can't get it to go, battle for the rebound, and it is a battle.
Wow.
Two great players getting after it, Wyatt Hainer and, of course, the young man we've been mentioning all night, Gavin Christian. And they'll reset it at 35.
No, V, when I think of South
Well,
High.
it can't get reset at 35, though. Okay, all right.
Looking out there at the South High Spartan squad sure makes me think about a lot of the old guys that played for South High. There are some big, big names that played for South High and had quite a history.
So Wyatt Hayner knew all along what he was going to do.
Big shot.
He jumped out of the corner and drained a three. Some of the best to ever play in this city, the great Winston Crite.
Absolutely. Just under a minute. Third quarter, 34-31 Stars.
Mark McGill. Here's one right here for you. Does that go? It doesn't. And rebound, Hayner. Signs down the far side. In trouble. As I mentioned, he goes into these traps. He goes into these corners. You don't want to run out of timeouts. So he goes down into trouble. But I saw it in the game at South. And I was talking to another hoopster, and we said, this kid's got all the talent in the world, but you don't want to get in too much trouble down there, especially with the length that the Spartans have. You get into a trap with guys that aren't tall and long, not that big a deal. You get into a trap against length, you're going to be in trouble.
Yeah, I mentioned some former South High guys, Vance. I mean, the late Fabulous Fab Worthy, a lot of battles against him. Brian Simpson. I mean, there were some legendary battles against those guys, and they were always a tough team, man. And this South High team here tonight showing a lot of toughness, man. They're battling. This one's going down to the wire. 34-31. It's going down to the wire.
These two teams are co-champions of the South Yosemite Mountain League, and they've made it this far to face each other. And some people will be a little disappointed that they're both not going to Fresno.
Yeah, well, that happens sometimes, man.
And talked with Trevor Horn. He said the Spartans lost to Liberty, set that in motion.
Well, whoever wins the game, they're going to represent Bakersfield well. These are two good teams.
Big
Hayner coming alive, Vance.
Yeah, big bucket there by the senior leader. What a stud.
Just under 30 seconds to play in the third. 5-point lead for the Stars.
Another point-blank miss for Christian, and he's really having maybe the roughest night of his young high school life. But a lot of time left, a whole other quarter. 15 seconds left on the clock. Shot goes in the corner to the other Hayner. How about this? The other Hayner, meaning Caden Hayner. Caden drops
biggest
the
lead
bomb.
of the night, 8. Just under 3 seconds. And into the third quarter, the biggest lead of the night for the North High Stars, 39-31, heading into the fourth quarter.
We'll be right back to finish it off on the Kern High Network. Here it is, the final 8 minutes. Fourth quarter action. The winner of this moves on. And the loser will get ready for spring sports.
See if the Spartans can make a move and bite into that 8-point lead.
Wow.
Turnover there, big one. South High stretching it out once again, staying in the man-to-man.
8-point lead for the Stars as we just get underway here in the fourth. Taylor up top. Been somewhat quiet tonight. He's had his moments. Signs back up top going to work against Miles. Signs comes in, loses the handle, gets in trouble, and that goes, the Spartans felt that went off of a star, and they might have to talk it over real quick. The official's just going to come in and have the big guys kind of take it easy for a second.
9 on the shot clock, so it's a big possession here for the Spartans to try to get a stop and a score. 7:23 remaining in the game. It's going to go quick. An 8-point lead is a pretty big lead, Vance, is the way these two teams play. Gets it into Hainer. See what Hainer does.
Hainer's going to shoot.
He's got to know the shot clock. Good hustle play by the Spartan team.
Complete total rejection.
Got a technical foul here by Griffin, taunting after the big block.
Oh, boy.
That's going to be a personal as well.
So Clifford Willis was going up for the shot. Elias Griffin went up to the rafters, swatted it away, and then unfortunately wasn't able to handle his success.
Well, if you think about how big that play is, you got a situation you can go the other way. If he's able to capitalize here, at least get one of the two and the basketball, a huge play there. Willis gets that one to go. 39-32, 7:08. Spartans will take the ball out of bounds after the technical from the side. Huge play there by, great block. Just didn't need to let them know about it quite in that manner. Good look.
And just like that, they're right back in it, Bo.
Got himself an extra rebound there as well. Ramey with a quick putback. 5-point lead. Spartans not going anywhere. Catching myself now.
He said rip. Julie, that's a buck. Count it. 6.5 left in the fourth quarter. Another turnover by the Stars. They float it down. What will they call? Offensive foul. They called a push-off on Jarrell Hasley.
Well, I saw the off arm. There's no doubt about it. In my opinion, he's got the off arm on Griffin to create that space.
And Coach Ramey's really trying to keep himself constrained here. He's really not happy. His defense is just fabulous. These guys are all over, hawking the ball, but we're seeing the emotions run very, very high again. Jam-packed gym on a Friday night. It's as good as it gets.
Yeah, a lot of fun. Great to get together with you guys and do this and treat it to a very good game tonight. Good patience by North High. 6:07 remaining in the game. Great take by Hainer.
Offensive shove by Hainer. So the officials being consistent.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, I don't use the term makeup call, but Coach Ramey might have said I need one back.
Cameron Signs coming in, and he'll come in for Hainer with 4 fouls. So Wyatt, the senior leader, has his 4th. And as a competitor, you just can't sit, you don't want to sit down on that bench. He doesn't even want to sit down. Great pass there, great pump fake there. How about it? Does it go? Oh, man, what a shot by Hernandez.
That's his 3rd of the game. Beautiful shot. Brings them within 2. 5:40 left, 39-37 Stars. Yeah, that's kind of what we expected. Great on-ball defense by Ramey.
Caden Hainer.
Ooh.
Listen to this Spartan crowd.
Great hustle.
Boy, they didn't like that.
Tension's building, Vance. I can feel it in here.
Now
tensions building.
Ramey picks up his 4th.
Can't lose that guy.
And his father coach is coming back in with Chauncey Carter. Signs. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
That ball creeps up the rim and in.
Yeah, he forced that one up and was able to get it to go. Big play.
What a muscle bucket that was.
5:05 remaining. 4-point lead by the Stars. Dangerous pass. Gets trapped into the corner. Looks like got a timeout here by the Spartans.
Coach Ramey called that one. He saw his player trapped in the corner. He knew he had to burn one there.
Great timeout call.
41-37. North High up. 4:56 left in the fourth quarter. This thing could go OT as easy as anything.
Yeah, no doubt about it. But I'll tell you, it still feels like this one's going to go down to the end, and you know the Spartans are just not giving up. They were down 8, we cut it to 4 now. 4:56 remaining, and just doing a fantastic job, man. It was good to talk to both Coach Sheeran and Coach Ramey before the game, and they were both excited for their teams to have the opportunity to play, you know, in a great atmosphere. They're familiar with each other. They know it's going to be a battle. And like you said earlier, unfortunately, someone's going home, Vance. All right, out of a timeout. We'll see what Coach Ramey draws up.
Bo wrapped it up succinctly. After this, someone's moving on, someone's going home, and the crowd is starting to get into it. You got student sections, cheerleaders.
Let's check out Coach Ramey's ATO game, man. After timeout, let's see what he's got. Inbounds to number 12. Chauncey Carter in the game, along with number 2, Jairell Hasley.
Well, he brings in Chauncey because he had to bring his son out with 4.
Good attack on the baseline. Pump fakes. Wow, great block. No foul call. Whew.
Yeah, that's a matchup right there. I'm telling you, Monty Miles is the player.
Yeah, getting after it.
Oh, what a move by Elias Griffin.
Wow. He's dicey, man. He can get in the lane and pretty easily, and nice spin move. 4:08 remaining, 6-point lead. Nice floater, put back, and a foul call. Number 12, Chauncey Carter, gets a nice rebound and put back. He's going to go to the line, see if he can capitalize.
So Monty Miles with the floater. A soft touch on the rim. Big offensive rebound there by Carter.
We got a foul on number 22, Caden Hayner.
Then that's the younger Hayner's 3rd foul. And it looks like Coach Sheeran may be whispering in the ear of the older Hayner, Wyatt, with the 4:01 mark looming over the 4-foul player.
4:01 in the game, cuts it to 5. Another free throw coming for Carter.
Bose is risky with 4 minutes left, and Wyatt with 4 fouls.
That's always risky, but at the end of the day, man, you got to have your best guy, one of your best guys out there, man. I mean, it is a little early, but it really becomes risky if they lose them and they go to overtime.
Signs. Better get this ball across. It's a long pass, an errant pass, and a bad pass. At this time of the game, that is not something you can do down 4. I mean, up 4, and this Spartan team's been really aggressive. Really like to see Ethan take care of the ball.
They've kind of dug their feet in defensively, and they've disrupted what the Stars like to do offensively. Moving the ball well. Spartans look inside.
Careful. Can Hayner get it? Oh, what a great effort by Caden Hayner. That was almost picked and gone to the house.
That would have been a big one. 2-possession game, 3:34.
So I don't know that they reset the shot clock, do they? Because never really had possession. Couldn't have. I think they're going to have to set this back.
I think they're going to move it back, and I'm not sure how much was left, but it's got to be. And my guess, it's got to be 12
20.
or under.
That
It was moving.
I thought it was closer to 20.
Okay.
Let's see what they say. All right, they put it at 21.
Somewhat of a judgment call for sure.
Under 19 now on the shot clock. 3:20 left in the fourth quarter. Rebound. Caden Hayner gives it to his brother Wyatt. Careful. Put it in the hands of Signs.
Ooh, that was close to a backcourt.
Yeah, really close.
3:13 and counting. This game getting good.
Signs. Taylor just rips it right out of the hands, and this one's going to be off of the Spartans, but
wow, you gotta tuck that rebound, man, and not let those guys that are coming down get it. You bring it down, they're gonna take it.
Taylor brought it down, and Carter ripped it out of his hands. 3 minutes, 1 second remaining.
Every possession is huge. Great inbounds play. Got it to the big fella.
Elias Griffin.
6-point lead, 2:54.
Oh, I'm telling you.
A lot of things
Amani.
happen when the guy touches the ball, man.
Amani.
Hayner on the dribble. Picks up his dribble. Dangerous pass cross court.
Offensive foul, unfortunately. It's going to be Caden's fourth. So both Hayner brothers with 4 fouls. The drama builds.
Wow, 2:37 remaining, 45-41. Like you said, Vance, big possession game now. The possessions have dwindled down. It's going to be pretty interesting to see how this unfolds, but I'll tell you, this is a very big possession right here for the Spartans.
Hernandez in the corner, a floater, back of the rim, doesn't go, battle for it. Wyatt Hayner with the big rebound, in trouble in the corner, throws it out, Signs has it. Not really numbers, big contact there, and it's going to be blocking foul on Amani Miles.
You know, he was lucky because they did not have the numbers. He was kind of forcing it. The defender didn't do a good job of keeping the spacing and kind of lost the angle there. 4 team fouls for the Stars, 3 for the Spartans.
Hayner, boom!
And a big one from the corner.
Wyatt,
7-point lead. 2 to play, Vance.
Under 2. Floater, that doesn't go. Rebound, Caden Hayner throws it out to Taylor. Taylor has it stripped from him. Second time now. Foul called, whistle blows. We can't hear it, it's so loud in here.
Great hustle play to dig for that possession, Eddie Ramey.
And I think Wyatt Hayner went over to his teammate and fellow senior Dylan Taylor, said, my man, nobody takes the ball out of your hands again. You got it? Short. 48-41, 7-point lead for North. 1:49 remains here in the fourth.
Got a feeling this is going to be a long 149. Going to be some fouls given here soon. 5 team fouls for the Stars right now. Spartans with 3.
Short as well. Offensive rebound, does it go? Oh, how does that not drop halfway down the cylinder? But it doesn't. And North dodges a bullet. And that's going to be a foul, and I believe it's going to be on Clifford Willis.
That looked like a travel right there. They call a timeout? Wow. Looks like they called a full timeout.
North did, okay.
Yeah, so they're going to keep the possession.
Well, the scoreboard shows that both teams still have 5 timeouts left. We know that's not true, but I'm honest enough to tell you I haven't been keeping track of the timeouts, but we know they don't have 5 each.
Interesting he was awarded that timeout. He was actually falling. I actually thought he traveled because I didn't think he got fouled. They awarded him the timeout, so they must have verbally yelled it.
Right.
But 7-point lead. It's not safe, but it feels like a pretty good lead if you're a North High Star fan. Once again, winner goes on, loser goes home.
But with 141 left, we're not even to 90 total points yet.
Well, it's kind of fallen in between the last time they played. You know, the 2 times they played, 44-43 finished in a 59-56 finish. Unless we go to overtime, I don't think it's going to get above 60 once again. So the pace, the game held true to a typical North High, South High basketball game.
All right, Griffin, both Hayners, Signs, and Taylor out for the Stars. Miles, Hernandez, Ramey back out on the floor. Hasley. and Willis back out for the Spartans. Inbounds play. Hayner's a quarterback. Trapped in the corner, throws it back out. Signs able to get it. Rough basketball happening right here. Signs says, I got it. Miles harassing him up top by the half-court line. The North High fans want foul. Taylor kicks it back over to Signs. 10 on the shot clock, 1:20 left in the game. Signs and Miles having a few words with each other. Taylor runs over to calm his guard down. So Miles will go out. His 5th. He's done for the evening, possibly the season. 1:20 remains in the game. They do reset the shot clock at 35 seconds. So now Spartans are going to have to create a foul here quickly, Bo.
Yeah, for sure. Got to make it a long 120, that's for sure, if you're a Spartan.
Taylor.
Wow.
Oh, boy. I didn't see the contact, and Hasley's asking what he did.
Yeah, tough foul there. 1:16 remaining. Taylor has a chance to stretch it to a 9-point lead, which would be not insurmountable, but it will be very difficult. Short delay here. 1:16 remaining. Taylor misses the first. Big miss.
We will announce the Kern Network Player of the Game at the conclusion of this. Taylor misses both, but how about the hustle down low by Elias Griffin, but it ends up back in the Spartans' hands. And the bucket counts, and Ramey can't believe it's not an and one. They float this one out, and a bad pass to try to stretch it out. This game's not over. 1 minute left and counting. The ball back in the hands of Hernandez. Hernandez back now over to Willis. Oh, foul on Taylor, so now all of a sudden, with 52.1 seconds left, an opportunity for a 2-shot foul. So an ill-advised long pass from the inbounds down court.
Yeah, Vance, decision making right now not the best for the Stars. I mean, you got everything on your side. You got the possession, you got the lead, the clock's in your favor, the fans are in your favor. You got to take care of the ball. 4-point game. 48-44.
Again, apologize. We don't know how many timeouts each coach has left. A miss.
Not sure what was called. If they both guys were in too early.
2 guys were in early, so possession.
So they went jump ball. They go jump ball on that, I guess, huh?
Double early entry into the key on a free throw, so it's possession.
Okay. Possession change, okay.
Hayner trying to get the ball in. Hayner better get it in, and he does. Taylor now back over to Caden Hayner. Now Signs has it. That's their point guard. Another risky pass. Taylor now back over to Wyatt Hayner, and the foul's got to be committed here, Bo. I think at least there's 36 on the game clock, 20 on the shot clock.
They're down 4, so you got to foul now. You got to foul now. You got to foul. I don't get it.
Well, and now they foul with 27 seconds having run off on the shot clock.
2 shots. Double bonus here.
Yeah. So 5th foul for Eddie Ramey.
I'm going to say 15 seconds went off the clock right there because it was right at 40, and now we're at 24.3.
Well, they got the ball 35 seconds shot clock, and there was 8 left.
Yeah.
So that's 27 seconds.
27 seconds.
24.3 at the line. Ethan Signs. Big free throw there for the sophomore point guard who's been running that offense tonight and all season.
Spartans in danger now.
Unbelievable. Elias Griffin with another tip-in. Timeout called by the South High Spartans, and it's a 7-point game.
Wow. 18.8 left, 7-point lead. Could be all she wrote there for the Spartans, Vance. Wow. North High crowd pretty into the situation at this point right here. Rightfully so. Could be a big win, and they would move on.
Crowd starting to file out, and it's a big crowd. I mean, a big, big one. Sold out capacity.
All right.
18.8 left. That's it.
Spartans still in the timeout there. They're using every second of it. All right, there's a buzzer. See if we can get them going. All right. 18.8.
Okay.
Here we go.
51-44 is the score. 7-point lead for North. Three-quarter pressure. Ball's being taken in. It's going to have to be really quick. Willis threading the needle. Throws over to the corner. Stolen by Hayner, but he rolls out.
More importantly, 5 seconds went off the clock, so
Exactly.
13 seconds left. Stars will advance.
Looks like it. Shot goes up, and it's missed. Rebounded by the Stars, stripped out by Carter. Blocked down low. No, they're going to say blocked by Elias Griffin.
Wow. 7.7 seconds left, 7-point lead. Fifth foul on
So
Hayner.
how about check out this applause. Check out the applause for this young man, probably his last game in the gym at North High School. How special is that?
Yeah. Going out with a win, that's for sure.
Clifford Willis.
.7 seconds. I keep going back to that stretch, Vance, where they let about 18, 20, how many said 27 seconds go off the clock? That's a lot.
Makes them both. No timeout, so he must be out. So that's got to be a travel.
I think it's got to be a foul. I have
okay.
no idea what the official.
What I mean is, if there's not a foul.
Yeah.
Okay, they changed the call, but Coach Ramey said, well, this ref called travel. Coach Ramey now is maybe more in an obliging spirit, like, hey, you got away from us.
4.8 seconds left.
And now Caden Hayner, who will take over the Hayner throne, as his brother will be graduating soon, and it'll be Caden now as the Hayner whose name is called on the Kern High Network and local news outlets.
Number 22, Caden Hayner to the line.
So with 4.8 seconds, we're going to see Marquise Holmes checking in. A senior, his last moment on the floor for the Spartans.
Huge delay. Huh? I mean, at some point, if you're the official, you got to walk away, and you don't have to keep giving your explanation to what was happening.
Good point, Bo.
And a miss. 51-46, 4.8. Hayner has a chance to extend it to 6. And does not.
Timeout Ramey. with 3.6 seconds. Probably more than nothing else to move the ball up. And
Yep, they're going to get a shot. Got to get a shot, a foul, and hope for a miss. A lot to happen in 3 seconds, but you never know.
Ja'Kai Jackson, a senior for North High, will be coming in, getting on the floor. Get those photos taken. Bo, it's been a blast, buddy. Great to have you here.
Absolutely, man. I'm looking around the atmosphere, and I can't help but think of the old North High gym and some of the battles we had with Coach Saddam in there. And boy, North High has come a long way.
When I played in the North High gym, Coach Saddam was my coach.
Yeah, and he was a good one.
I'm going to see him next Saturday night, March 1st, as he is.
Nothing like a Coach Saddam, Mark Hudson battle. I love it.
They both had a lot of respect for each other. All right, here we go.
Added a little time back on the clock, 4.4.
Ball's going to be coming in right down here on the right hash in front of us.
Going to try to draw a foul. That's not going to happen.
It doesn't go.
Game time, North High. Pretty big time victory if you're a North High fan.
Bo, give us your final thoughts, buddy.
It was a great game. You know, it's what you expected. 4-point game. That was the biggest 5-point game. Actually, the biggest winning margin between the two teams all year. So that says it all right there.
Our Kern High Network player of the game tonight, unanimous decision by the booth up here. Elias Griffin, the 6'4" senior. So Griffin just gets announced as our player of the game.
Yeah.
And your thoughts on that?
No, he did it all. I mean, he made some great plays. He scored. He blocked shots. He was emotional. Obviously, he got the tee, but sometimes it doesn't matter. He was the best player on the court tonight.
Julian, as the director producer tonight, your thoughts. Give us your idea, what you're thinking about tonight.
Vance, Red, awesome game, awesome call. The only thing that threw me off was because you guys are the A team, just like he said when he came in. I don't know who was Hannibal, and I don't know who was the face man. You got to clear that up for me.
The final words of our director and producer, Julian Wilson. You'll see us next for the All-Star game in March, the All-Star game, which we will let you know. Thanks for being a part of this. The Kern High Network, very, very thankful that you were a part of it this evening. On behalf of Bo Redstone, Julian Wilson, myself, and everybody at Kern High Network, thank you so very much for everybody at Kern High School District and everybody at North High for making this happen. On behalf of everybody else, good luck next week to all the teams. North High wins this one. Good night. God bless.